Good morning. They always let me go first because I have the loudest mouth. I usually don't use the mic, but no. Good morning, everybody. Thank you guys for being here. Welcome to our beloved town. I'm Angie, the Executive Director with the Vinton Area Chamber of Commerce, and I'm delighted to stand before you today as we celebrate the enduring spirit of our community and highlight the many accomplishments and opportunities that lie ahead. Our town has always been known for its strong sense of community, where neighbors support and uplift one another in times of joy and adversity. It is this unity that has made our town a place where everyone feels a sense of belonging and pride. Thank you for choosing to join us here today to let us take a moment to reflect on the progress we have made together. Our town has seen tremendous growth and development in the recent years, with new businesses flourishing and families wanting to settle down in our peaceful surroundings. The Chamber has witnessed great strides in our community's growth and development, from the opening of new businesses to the hostings of many events and all things in between. Our town has been bustling with energy and excitement. We are a small town, but we're doing big things. And that is thanks to the hard work and dedication of our town's staff, our businesses, our citizens, who continue to work tirelessly and make our town a better place to live, work, and play. Today, we embrace our shared responsibility to build a better future of our town. It is through our collaboration, our dedication, and our unwavering belief in the potential of our community that we overcome any obstacle that comes our way, and can be accomplished when a community comes together with a common purpose. Speaking of coming together, I would like to take a minute to introduce my board, but I'm not going to go through all the names. If you are here and you're on the Chamber of Commerce board, would you please stand? Thank you. From the smallest act of kindness to the most ambitious projects, many of you have played a role in the beginning of a brighter future of our town. Whether you're a longtime resident, a newcomer, or just here for a visit, your presence here today is a testament to the strength and resilience of our community. We at the Chamber look forward to many great things yet to come. Thank you all for being here, and once again, welcome to our small town doing big things. Now I'd like to introduce Vice Mayor Mike Stovall.
Is this not just a great place to be? Thursday morning, Vinton War Memorial, state of the town to a sold-out crowd. Welcome. Thank you, Miss Angie. My job this morning is to recognize the dignitaries that are with us. Let me first off start by saying I have the distinct pleasure and the honor to serve with what some people will say is the best town council that Vinton has ever had. Not only do they bring to the table the love for this town, the love for their job, but I admire them each and every day and the work they do. Let me recognize and introduce this morning Vinton Town Council members, Ms. Sabrina McCarty, Mr. Keith Lyles, and Ms. Lori Mullins. As a lot of you may very well know, the town of Vinton sits in Roanoke County. We strive hard on this relationship that we have, building the bridges and making a difference every day in government with our partners in Roanoke County. It is with my pleasure now that I introduce to you the members of the Roanoke County Board of Supervisors from the Highlands District, the chairman, Mr. Phil North, Catawba District Vice Chairman Martha Hooker, Benton District Representative Tammy Shepard, and Windsor Hills Representative David Radford. Commissioner of Revenue Jason Peters, Sheriff Eric Orange, Clerk of Court Michael Gallagher, our Treasurer Kevin Hutchins, and our County Administrator Richard K. Wood. The best investment we can make each day in this community, as we very well know, is to educate our children. Let me introduce to you now the Roanoke County Board of Supervisors members. Chairman Brent Hudson. School Board. What did I say? Excuse me. School Board. School Board. Vice Chairman Cheryl Fachani. Vinton District Representative Tim Greenway. Highlands District Representative David Linden. Former member of the school board from Cave Spring, Mike Ray. And the superintendent, Dr. Ken Nicely. When you cross the town line and go into Roanoke City, we have the opportunity to work on regional boards and commissions with our partners, the Roanoke City Council. Let me introduce you now, members of the Roanoke City Council, Mayor Sherman Lee, Vice Mayor Joe Cobb, Councilmember Stephanie Moon Reynolds, Councilmember Vivian Sanchez Jones, Councilmember Peter Volleson, and former Councilmember David Trinkle. We also serve on boards and commissions as members of the Salem City Council. We have with us Mayor Renee Turk, and City Manager Chris Dorsey. We have the Executive Director of the Western Virginia Water Authority, Mike McAvoy, Roanoke Valley Resource Authority, the Chief Executive Officer, John Lanford, and from Representative Ben Klein of the United States Congress, Jennifer Faulkner. This next individual lives his life each and every day through God, loves his family, and believes in his friends. 33 years ago, in this very community of Vinton, he decided that he wanted to be a member of the Planning Commission. He served for 9 years in that role. In 2000, he was elected to Vinton Town Council. 4 years later, he had aspirations for the highest position, which is mayor. 2004, he was elected mayor, a position that he holds today. It is with my great pleasure and esteem, I ask you to help me welcome to the podium our great mayor, Brad Grose.
Well, I don't know if I can live up to that. I wish he hadn't taken my speech. You got my speech? No. Thank you, Angie and Vice Mayor Stovall, for all those kind remarks. We certainly appreciate everyone being here today. And let me get something out of the way to dispel any rumors. We didn't wear our ties today. But regardless of what you may have heard about the rumors, next year we will not be wearing our Speedos. So, and aren't you glad? Well, good morning, everyone. As I say, certainly appreciate you folks being with us. I'm excited to say that Vinton may look a little different since the last time we met here. We've seen new businesses open, roads improve, traffic signals replaced, and both public and private investment in every direction. Things are going well in Vinton because of the blessings of God. There are many people that I would like to recognize today, and let's start by giving our caterer and the Vinton War Memorial staff a big round of applause for a great meal and a beautiful facility. Thank you, folks. Next, I want to thank my wife, Debbie. She's here with me this morning. I could not serve as mayor as I have for these past 20 years without her support. And it's wonderful to see my daughter, Melissa, this morning. I love both of you very deeply, as well as Mandy, my other daughter, who cannot be here, unfortunately, today. I also want to thank the entire staff of the Town of Vinton. You guys are great. Yeah, I know, it's kind of scary looking, isn't it? These are the folks you trust your tax money with. But you guys are the best. We have such a complete and complementary team, and by that I mean they are professional, motivated, work well together, and are dedicated in serving the citizens of Vinton. In fact, every year we recognize employees from across each of our departments, and of course they are the employees of the year. And I think they're with us today. If you folks would stand so that we could recognize you, please, our employees of the year. Thank you, folks. They're probably mad at me because I did that, but anyhow. Over the years, we've been blessed with many great people that have worked in various positions throughout the town. But this group, across the board, is the best group we've ever had. It's the most complete team we've ever had, and we are so proud of them. We want to welcome a new staff member to the leadership team, Mandy Adkins, who will be the town's cultural placemaking and events director. Mandy joins Vinton with many years of experience in local government, and we look forward to her joining our team. And I saw Mandy somewhere. Mandy, if you want to stand, maybe, I was going to say maybe she's quit already. I'd like to recognize our local partners like the Vinton Area Chamber of Commerce, the Boys and Girls Club of Southwest Virginia, Vinton Breakfast Lions Club, and the Vinton Historical Society. I'd also like to recognize our regional partners, AEP, VDOT, the Roanoke Valley Allegheny Regional Commission, the Roanoke Regional Partnership, Visit Virginia's Blue Ridge, the Western Virginia Water Authority, the Roanoke Valley Resource Authority, the Roanoke Regional Chamber of Commerce, and Roanoke Valley Television, who is here with us this morning. One of the most important relationships we have is the one with Roanoke County, who ensures we have a wonderful school system, parks and recreation, public libraries, fire protection, and many other services. In recent years, they have helped us with economic development projects such as Vineyard Station, Billy Bird Apartments, and Roland E. Cook Apartments. Like Vinton, Roanoke County has a dedicated group of professionals serving their community every day, and we appreciate the work they do. Chairman North, Vice Chair Hooker, Supervisors Mahoney, Radford, and Shepard, and Richard Kaywood and his team, thank you for all your hard work and your partnership. Speaking of Roanoke County, there are a few members representing the Roanoke County schools here today. Superintendent Dr. Ken Nicely, Principals Tammy Newcomb, Ashley McCullough, Julie Sansemeyer, Evan Knoll, and each of our school board members. We appreciate all of you. The county's recent investment in construction at Cundiff Elementary School and William Byrd High School and your dedication to quality teaching are important investments in our children. And as I say, thank you for the job you're doing. Thank you for working for a better tomorrow by training our next generation. We are honored to have someone with us today, someone that all of you know. After serving 12 years as a councilman and 8 years as Mayor Roanoke, he has announced that he will not run for re-election and begin his well-deserved retirement, although I got a feeling he's still going to be busy. So this morning, we want to honor one of the best mayors in the Commonwealth of Virginia, a brother in Christ and a friend, Mayor Sherman Lee. Mayor, would you step forward, please? Mayor, it's my honor on behalf of Vinton Town Council to present you with the key to the town of Vinton. And you know, when you give someone a key, obviously that means you know them well and that you trust them and that they are always welcome. And sir, I hope you'll accept this as a small token of our appreciation for you and what you've done over the years. Thank you, sir. Right over here.
Part of my life, my daughter taught me school at Greenville Middle School for about 20, I want to say 21st year. I don't want to hear what too many years. All three of my grandchildren are educated in the school system here, Greenville Middle, Greenville High School, and Hunter. So they've been there, and so it's been a great experience. I really appreciate it. Thank all of you all for this key presentation. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. We also have with us a very special group of people today. This year we invited some of our friends and neighbors from here in town. Each of our council members invited two special guests. I just want to recognize them and thank them for being with us today. So folks, if our citizen guests would please stand, we'd like to recognize you folks. This table. Thank you folks, and to the rest of you, hey, this is our bosses. You got to help us look good, okay? So. Next, I'd like to thank our citizens. Not only do they accept change, they are the drivers of change. For example, a few years ago, a number of our citizens attended public meetings that determined the basic design, positioning, and even the color of the bricks of the new library building. I think it goes without saying that is not your average square red brick building. As you can see, our citizens are engaged. Finally, I want to recognize some very special individuals I truly admire, and that's our town council. Vice Mayor Mike Stovall, council members Keith Lyles, Sabrina McCarty, and Lori Mullins. Folks, thank you for all you do. My fellow council members love each other. They love the rail yard dogs, and of course, they love Vinton. They are all hard-working people, and they're some of the best people that I've ever worked with. And it might be a little surprising to hear, but they actually like each other. They're like brothers and sisters, and I love them all. Some of you know at this point, I usually say jokingly, that Vinton is successful because we have a mayor and town council that takes credit for everything. That's completely inaccurate. The members of Vinton Town Council are very unassuming, especially to be elected officials, and they try to avoid taking credit for all the accomplishments here in town. And I actually said that with a straight face. You know, I often hear there's always something going on. There's always construction in the town of Vinton. And guess what? That's right. We are being proactive about our community's development. I know change and growth can be uncomfortable, and on occasion, although it's very difficult, we know the final product will be worth it. Walnut Avenue Phase 1 and Phase 2 were completed this year as complete streets with fresh pavement, new sidewalks, and bike lanes and planter boxes. It really improved this important corridor. Our Public Works Department replaced traffic signals and opticoms at all 11 intersections. That doesn't just help drivers move better, it also helps emergency vehicles communicate with the lights for fast response, and it makes travel more efficient in the entire town. We've also been able to work with Western Virginia Water Authority on major utility projects, like the improvements on 1st Street, 4th Street, and Cleveland Avenue. These projects have improved water service for our residents and existing businesses and will help accommodate new economic development projects yet to come. And they will come. And let's not forget about our love for recreation and the outdoors. We're truly lucky to be in Virginia's Blue Ridge, and we want to do what we can to help maintain its beauty and encourage people to get outside. That's exactly why we're building a multi-generational park on this very campus that will include athletic courts, playground equipment, a picnic shelter, and walking paths. This wouldn't have been possible without a grant from the Virginia the Virginia Outdoors Foundation and the Breakfast Lions Club and several other local partners. Another one of our ongoing projects is the Greenway Phase 2B connection to Walnut Avenue that will ultimately provide a direct connection with Tinker Creek Greenway and the entire Roanoke Valley system. And I don't want to forget the $60,000 donation the Pathfinders for Greenway gave the town this year to help make this Greenway connection happen. Thank you for all the work you do for all the trails in our communities. While this has been a big year for our downtown, I think we would all agree one of the coolest things to happen is the amazing new mural done by Vintonite himself, Mr. John Mural. Thank you, John, and I personally can't wait to see the finished product on Pollard, and I would encourage all of you to go by there and take a look at that. All the new business has created a vibrancy in downtown Vinton that we haven't seen in decades. The addition of Pollard 107 South, Twin Creeks Music Pavilion, and Pokey Joe's have provided abundant entertainment options for residents and visitors alike, with live music, outdoor dining, fire pits, and obviously some really great food and drink. Thank you for believing in Vinton and for your partnerships. Entrepreneurs have a home here in Vinton. The Advancement Foundation recently moved the Hive Business Incubator to West Lee Avenue. The Advancement Foundation has even more to celebrate this year, as this is the 10th anniversary of the Gauntlet Business Program, which obviously has helped many people to achieve their dreams. They've helped people not only regionally but throughout the state, and it's just hard to believe that all that started right here in Vinton. Thank you, Annette, for your continued support for local entrepreneurs. I got to have some of that good old Western Virginia water, right, Mike? This year, we also partnered with 2 local developers to revitalize the former Cleveland Mart into 6 new apartments and a commercial storefront. Investments like these from local partners with the right vision help us redevelop underutilized properties in Vinton. We've started to see other redevelopments in that area, so I think these guys are on to the right division, and we'll see a lot of improvements in that neighborhood. The town is working with private partners on other challenged properties, like the fire-affected downtown. I get a lot of questions about this, and I can say confidently that we have a staff that is working with the property owners on a daily basis to help with a build-back plan. We hope to redevelop this area into something that is ambitious and fitting for our downtown. Another big topic and a lot of discussion is Gish Mill. Gish Mill has been quite the undertaking, but nothing worth having comes easy. This is the founding structure in the town of Vinton, and you'll notice it's even on our seal, so its history is deeply engraved or deeply part of Vinton's history. When the Holder store closed and the mill was left vacant, Town Council and staff saw an opportunity to bring back our most historic structure. We knew it wouldn't be easy, and that has turned out to be an understatement. Luckily, we have great partners in David Hill and Dr. David Trinkle, who have taken on the challenges to create a mixed-use property with a historic feel. There'll be lodging and space for several restaurants. Dr. Trinkle and Mr. Hill, thank you for being such dedicated partners in this transformation and historic project here in Vinton. Thank you folks very much. Of course, business development brings unique experiences in Vinton, but so does art, culture, and events. We pride ourselves in our marquee events, like the Dogwood Festival, the 4th of July fireworks, which are awesome, and the Christmas parade. We are also very excited to work with the Boys and Girls Club on the 4th race and the Chambers Mingle at the Market concert series. I must say we have a lot of fun at these events, but the best part is watching Vinton citizens come together as a community and enjoy their community and to have fun. It's really something to see. These are perfect examples of coordination across all of our departments, from public works to police and to administration. Partners of all kind help bring our community together. For example, the Vinton Breakfast Lions Club has been extremely important in working with us to help us build 2 new bus shelters, one at Precision Fabrics and the other at Lake Drive Plaza. The Daughters of American Revolution helped the town place 6 new public benches along our greenways for relaxation. The Vinton Community Playground at Vinton Baptist Church works in partnership with the Boys and Girls Club to help fill the gaps we have in our community, and we appreciate the opportunity to work with all of you on this. Vinton is also a very safe community, and that can only happen with the help of our fully accredited police department. Led by Chief Drummond and Deputy Chief Lawless, this department produces some of the finest officers I've ever met. The way this department engages with our community, with different events such as National Light Out and hot chocolate and coffee with a cop, are just a few examples of how they get to know the residents that they work so hard to protect. I am really proud of the service they deliver here in Vinton. Our roads and neighborhoods have never looked any better, and that's due to the hard work of our Public Works Department. I can't say enough today to cover all the things these professionals do for our community. But I'll at least say that we wouldn't have the newly paved roads, our incredible Christmas decorations, and our clean community without our folks at the Public Works Department. They have a great team and they do a great job. We've talked a lot about our projects, but they wouldn't be available. They wouldn't happen without a balanced budget. Our finance department has worked hard to make the town financially strong across the board. This past year, they implemented a new software program in coordination with our friends at Roanoke County to streamline the financial procedures throughout the town. So I've talked a lot about the great things that we've seen to help improve Vinton this past year. But one of the absolute most exciting things coming up this next year is the start of our comprehensive plan. This plan will be the vision for Vinton for the next 25 years. That's almost as long as I have served. Every department will be involved, and so will our residents, businesses, community partners, and stakeholders. And that's what makes it exciting. We want the entire town to be involved in this important plan. I think I can speak for the entire town council when I say that we are extremely excited to see our community work together for the next generation. Before we head out, I want to make sure everybody knows how to stay in touch and stay up to date on all these great things happening here in Vinton. Please visit our website at vintonva.gov and sign up for the All Things Vinton e-newsletter and the code RED. That will allow you to get the latest in Vinton. You can see what's going on. You'll get public safety notice, and it'll just bring you up to date on all the exciting events. I do want to thank everyone for being here today and for listening to me. I hope you'll check out that new mural I mentioned a little bit earlier on Pollard. And obviously, I hope you'll come back and visit one of our restaurants or and hopefully come to one of our events. If I may add one last thing, I've talked a lot about our team here in Vinton, and we're very proud of them. You may have noticed a lot of folks have on, I guess that's navy or dark blue, or if you're like me, it's black, but anyhow, if you're colorblind. But this is part of our, what I call Team Vinton. The rest of them were actually out working while we were here having fun. But there's a lot of folks around with those shirts on this morning. If you folks are wearing one of those shirts, I'd like for you to stand, because I'm going to recognize you guys and just say thank you. Team Vinton, please. Thank you, folks, for being with us today. May God bless our country. May God bless our community. And may God bless you. Thank you, folks, for being in Vinton. God bless you.